Elon Musk sends yet another notice trying to terminate the Twitter deal. The Verge. Elon Musk has sent a third notice to Twitter attempting to terminate his $44 billion acquisition of the social media company. This time he's citing Twitter's severance package to whistleblower Peter Zatko as the reason for ending the deal. Kristen Radke. The Verge. Getty Images. Elon Musk has sent a third letter to Twitter attempting to terminate his $44 billion acquisition of the company. Musk's legal team cited Twitter's multi-million plus 2367 chars. D23 2022. Disney and Pixar's biggest movie trailers and news. Polygon. Disney and Pixar showed off their latest animated and live-action projects at AD23 2022 presentation. Here are all the biggest announcements and trailers from the show. On the first official day of D23 2022, Disney brought its A game with several first looks, announcements, and clips for its upcoming animated and live-action movies. The panel, which was held on Freed plus 4162 chars. Trump and Justice Department submit special master nominees to review Mar-a-Lago documents. CNN. The Justice Department and former President Donald Trump's lawyers have submitted their respective nominees to serve as the special master reviewing materials seized from Mar-a-Lago and vastly different proposals for how the process should work. Null. Polio declared a disaster emergency in New York after more poliovirus found. Ars Technica. The declaration will expand vaccine access and require vaccine data reporting. In large transmission electron micrograph of poliovirus type 1. 43 with 30 posters participating. New York Governor Kathy Hochul declared a state disaster emergency Friday after poliovirus was det. Plus 2523 chars. Relieve headaches faster. Scientists reveal the best way to swallow pills. SciTech Daily. According to a recent Johns Hopkins study, how you swallow pills can impact how quickly your body absorbs the medicine. You probably don't consider your body posture while taking pills when you have a headache. However, recent research from Johns Hopkins Univ. By Johns Hopkins University September 9, 2022. The researchers discovered that consuming pills while resting on the right side was by far the best, allowing pills to enter the deepest portion of the SNT. Plus 4456 chars. Sean McVay. Cam Akers needs an increased level of urgency. Accountability. NBC Sports. Earlier this week, Cam Akers said everyone would see Thursday night how healthy is. Health isn't an issue. Maximizing his opportunities is. Coach Sean McVay challenged the running back to do just that after Akers played only 12 snaps in the Rams opener against. Earlier this week, Cam Akers said everyone would see Thursday night how healthy is. Health isn't an issue. Maximizing his opportunities is. Coach Sean McVay challenged the running back to do just that. Plus 2083 chars. NASA's office hours. Temtem. IGN. Join NAS for 2 hours of Let's Play. Interviews. Guest appearances and more. Null. Beaumont Spectrum confirms 400 layoffs amid rising cost pressures. Detroit News. The Beaumont Spectrum Health System said it's laying off 400 workers, blaming the move mostly on inflation and expiring COVID-19 federal aid. The Beaumont Spectrum Health System confirmed Friday that it is laying off 400 employees, blaming the move mostly on inflation and the expiration of COVID-19 federal aid. It was a difficult decisio. Plus 3133 Chars. Disney's new animated musical is about the star its heroes are always wishing upon. Polygon. Wish is Disney's newest movie from Frozen director Chris Buck, starring West Side Story's Ariana DeBose. It follows the wishing star seen in Pinocchio, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, and other Disney movies. It comes out November 2023. Wish is Disney's newest animated movie, which will dive into the origin of one of the studio's most iconic characters, the magical wishing star. Just kidding kinda. The movie definitely draws inspirati. Plus 1285 Chars. MLB officially approves pitch clock ban on shifts, bigger bases. The Washington Post. The players, generally, were not in favor of the rules, but MLB pushed them through anyway. Potentially transformative new rules will be in place for the 2023 regular season, MLB announced Friday, after the majority of members on a joint competition committee voted in favor of implementing plus 5508 Chars. Eating artificial sweeteners may increase risk of heart disease. Healthline. The study, published Sept. 7 in the BMJ Journal, included over 103,000 French adults who participated in a web-based nutrition study. The average age of participants at the start was 42 years and almost 80% were female. Less than greater than Li greater than. A new study found consuming artificial sweeteners was associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Less than Li greater than. People who ate more artificial sweetener had an 18% higher risk of S. Plus 8815 Chars. Teams review options for the next Artemis I launch attempt on This Week at NASA, September 9, 2022. NASA. Null. MLB officially approves pitch clock ban on shifts, bigger bases. The Washington Post. The players, generally, were not in favor of the rules, but MLB pushed them through anyway. Potentially transformative new rules will be in place for the 2023 regular season, MLB announced Friday, after the majority of members on a joint competition committee voted in favor of implementing plus 5508 Chars. Samsung can't stop talking about the iPhone 14. And it's getting a little creepy. 9 to 5 Mac. Even before the iPhone 14 was announced on Wednesday, Samsung was already mocking Apple for the lack of innovation in the new iPhone models. Now that the iPhone 14 has finally been revealed to the world, the South Korean company is back with a new marketing. Even before the iPhone 14 was announced on Wednesday, Samsung was already mocking Apple for the lack of innovation in the new iPhone models. Now that the iPhone 14 has finally been revealed to the plus 2089 Chars. Ethereum successfully deploys final network test before merge. Decrypt. The network's 13th and final shadow fork executed today with no apparent issues, say Ethereum core devs. In the frenzied build-up to Ethereum's much-anticipated merge, the network's developers have deployed test after test to make sure everything goes smoothly when the second largest cryptocurrency by MAR. Plus 2642 Chars. Inside Out sequel plans confirmed by Pixar at D23 deadline. Disney's Pixar today confirmed its plans for a sequel to its critically acclaimed animated film, Inside Out. The studio made the announcement during its D23 showcase, spotlighting projects across its live-action and animated slates, with both the originals die. Disney's Pixar today confirmed its plans for a sequel to its critically acclaimed animated film Inside Out. The studio made the announcement during its D23 showcase, spotlighting projects across its L plus 1986 Chars. Dana White shuffles UFC 279 deck. Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson, Khamzat Chimaev, Kevin Holland now top card. ESPN. Nate Diaz will now face Tony Ferguson in the headline bout at UFC 279 after his original opponent, Khamzat Chimaev, missed weight by over 7 pounds earlier Friday. Las Vegas, the UFC has completely shuffled the top 3 fights on its UFC 279 card one day before the scheduled pay-per-view event. UFC President Dana White told SportsCenter in a live Instagram v. Plus 2686 Chars. Poor dental health linked to greater dementia risk. Large review finds Gizmodo. People with gum disease or missing teeth were more likely to develop cognitive decline and dementia. Researchers found a healthy mouth may just help keep the brain healthy as well. New research out this week suggests the study, a broad review of the existing evidence, found that poor dental health was linked to ALA. The harvest moon will glow an eerie orange color as it rises in the sky. Here's how to watch. CNN. This month's full moon will shine an eerie orange as it glows bright in the sky. Null. BYU says investigation did not find evidence of racist heckling at volleyball game. CNN. BYU Athletics said its investigation did not find any evidence of racial heckling directed at black players at a women's volleyball game. First came the claim by a member of the Duke University women's volleyball team that Brigham Young University officials did not act quickly enough to stop racist harassment she and other black players. Plus 4251 Chars. Apple event announcements. iPhone 14, Apple Watch 8, AirPods Pro 2 and more. Tom's Guide. Here's everything announced at the Apple event. The 9th of September 2022 T22 hours 52 minutes and 19 seconds. 174 Z. Image credit. Tom's Guide. With iOS 16 coming out Monday. Yes. That's a few days before the iPhone 14 models are supposed to hit stores. We've updated our guide to iOS 1. Plus 72260 Chars. Zillow builds back gains as mortgage rates hit 14-year highs. CNBC Television. Zillow jumps 12% this week as mortgage rates hit 2008 highs. With CNBC's Melissa Lee and the Fast Money Traders. Karen Finneman, Steve Grasso, Jeff Mills and Null. Biggest D23 Disney and Marvel Games showcase announcements. GameSpot. Here's the full rundown on what was shown during the event, including a new Captain America, Black Panther game and another from Pokémon Go dev Niantic. The Disney and Marvel Games Showcase has concluded. Although an in-person event is continuing to share some additional details on the games that were featured. The big news was undoubtedly the Confa Plus 1541 Chars. Justice Sotomayor, for now, stops lower court ruling for LGBTQ group, The Washington Post. Yeshiva University in New York asked the justices to intervene after a state court said the school must provide the group with access to certain facilities. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor on Friday put on hold a lower court's order requiring Yeshiva University in New York to recognize an LGBTQ student club while legal fights continue about the GRU Plus 2299 Chars. 2022 excess deaths all around the world raise an alarm. The Epoch Times. Rab Wardell, the newly crowned Scottish MTB XC champion, passed away in his sleep a few days after. Rab Wardell, the newly crowned Scottish MTB XC champion, passed away in his sleep a few days after winning the Scottish cycling title at the age of 37. KT Archibald, his partner and Olympic champion, plus 18170 Chars. Amazing new JWST image, iPhone 14 satellite connection, green sand on Mars, Fraser Cain. Null. Dana White shuffles UFC 279 deck. Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson, Khamzat Chimaev, Kevin Holland now top card. ESPN. Nate Diaz will now face Tony Ferguson in the headline bout at UFC 279 after his original opponent, Khamzat Chimaev, missed weight by over 7 pounds earlier Friday. Las Vegas, the UFC has completely shuffled the top 3 fights on its UFC 279 card one day before the scheduled pay-per-view event. UFC President Dana White told SportsCenter in a live Instagram v. Plus 2686 Chars. Loki. This Nintendo Switch Mickey Mouse game was the coolest thing at Disney's showcase, Kotaku announced today during D23. Disney's Illusion Island stars Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, revealed today during the somewhat underwhelming Disney and Marvel Games showcase. Illusion Island is a new 2D animated platformer being developed by DLA Studios and which seems to be heavily inspi. Plus 1868 Chars.